See, let us solve the questions under exercise 4.3. The first question in that exercise, draw the graph of the following linear equations in two variables. And they have given the equations here. The first equation given is x plus y is equal to 4. So we need to find the values of x and y. At least minimum 2 points we have to find out to draw the straight line. So let us find out this x plus y is equal to 4. Suppose if I take in this equation, if x is equal to 0, then what happens to y? So then 0 plus y will be equal to 4. So which implies y is equal to 4. So we can write the point A as, 0, 4. Similarly, if x is equal to minus 1, then y value what happens? Let us substitute in this equation. If I say plus y is equal to 4, so it becomes minus 1 plus y is equal to 4. Transfer this minus 1 to the right side. So what happens you see now? Y is equal to 4 plus 1, it is equal to 5. Point B you can write it as minus 1 comma 5. So if x is equal to 1, so then it becomes 1 plus y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 minus 1, that is 3. Point C you can write 1 comma 3. So this points enough, 2 points enough. So we have found out 3 points. Let us plot it in the graph now. You have to take the Cartesian plane. Now it is a Cartesian plane now. On this, let us locate these points. Point A 0, 4. X value is 0 means it is at origin only. See now I am going to locate this. This is 0. This is x value, x axis, and this vertical line y dash is y axis. Vertical line is y axis. Horizontal line is x axis. Now on this point A is 0, 4. X value at the origin itself. Y value is 4, that means this is the point, Y value. So then point B is minus 1, 5. On x axis you see the point B, left hand side of 0, then 5. So this is just you go upward, this is the point, that is point B. This is A and then this is B. Okay. Then 1 comma 3 on x axis 1, right side of 0, that is 1, 3 upward direction, that is 3. This is the point 3. This is point C now. So then you draw a straight line passing through these points A, B, C. So this is the point passing through the point A, B, and C. So we call this as x plus y is equal to 4. You can write here x plus y is equal to 4. This is the equation. This is a graph of that equation, x plus y is equal to 4. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You have done it? You should keep the graph sheet in front of you, then do it in the graph sheet only. After this, I will go to the second question. Question number 2. This is x minus y is equal to 2. Second question. So just you draw the lines. A box, you can do it in this way. just 1 or 2 points, n 2 points, minimum 2 points required, you can do 2 or 3. So here x value and y value. Tell me what is the value we will take here? If I take x is equal to 0, if I take x is equal to 0, what happens? The equation 0
Sir, y will be
minus y is equal to 2. So that means minus y is equal to 2. So y is equal to minus 2. So x value 0 means y value will be minus 2. Now you tell me one more value. If x is equal to 1, what happens? If x is equal to 1, substitute this value in the equation.
Sir, y is equal to minus 1.
1 minus y is equal to 2. Minus y is equal to 2 minus 1. Minus y is equal to 1 or y is equal to minus 1. So you are getting, if x value is 1, y value is minus 1. Similarly, if you take y is equal to 0, instead of x is equal to 0, you take y is equal to 0. Take the values to y also. Then what happens to this equation? X minus 0 is equal to 2. So that means x is equal to 2. So that means you will get value as x. In the reverse order also. This is last one I took. See, it is little different. Instead of taking x value, I took y value. Then substituted in the equation, I got the x value. You can do it anyway, but substitution and be careful. X value in the x column itself, row itself, y value in the y row itself. So when I took x, y is 0, I substituted in the second row. Then you got the value of x as 2 and substituted corresponding place of the x. Now you can take the graph sheet now. Now this is the graph sheet now. Let us locate the points on this. Let us look at this is 0. This is x axis, x dash. This is y dash. Now let us look at these points. First point. What is that? X value 0, y value minus 2. 0 means at the origin, y value minus 2 means upward or downward?
Sir, downward.
Downward. This is the point. You can call this as point A.
Sir, that
So look
is
at
the
that
point.
point A. Then 1 comma minus 1. 1 is in the right side of 0. So that 1
And
from
minus
there
x and plus x and
downward.
minus y and plus y.
Huh? This is point B. Then third point C, x is equal to 2. Again right side, from there y value 0 means no need to go anywhere from that place. That point itself is C. Okay, see, the third point is x value 2, y value 0 means no need to go upward or downward. So now you draw the line passing through these points. And write down the equation on this line. This is x minus y is equal to 2. This is the name of this equation. X minus y is equal to 2. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll go to the third one. Y is equal to 3x. By looking this equation itself, tell me the graph will pass through which point?
Sir, through the origin.
Because it is in the form of y is equal to kx. In the beginning itself I told such equations y is equal to kx. Such equations definitely passes through the origin. So now let us find out the points now first. Coordinates of points and points using this equation. So you make a table like this. So x value and y value. Suppose if x is equal to 1, y value is equal to 3 into 1, that is 3. So x means x value 1 means y value will be 3. Suppose if x is equal to minus 1, I will take. Y value will be equal to 3 into minus 1, that is minus 3. So minus 1, here minus 3. 2 points are just enough to draw the graph of this equation. So now you take the graph sheet. So again, we'll call this as point as origin. This is x-axis, x dash, and this is y-axis, y dash. So now 1 comma 3, x value is 1. Along x-axis you see 1. This is the point. Then go upward by 3 units because y value is 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the point. You can call this as A. Then point B you see minus 1 comma minus 3. Minus 1 along x-axis you can see at the left hand side of 0. Minus 1. Then minus 3 means come downwards from there. 1, 2, 3. This is the point. You can call this as point B. Now through A and B you can draw a line passing through these two, A and B. So let us see. You can draw like this and call this equation. On this you write down this equation as y is equal to 3x. See, this is passing through the origin. As we discussed at the beginning itself, such equations will pass through the origin. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next,
Yes, sir.
let us go to the fourth one. This is the fourth equation. So now using this, first you draw a table using the variables x and y. Just 2 points are enough. Now give the values to x. I rewrite this equation. Rewrite the given equation as this. You can write it as 2x plus y is equal to 3. Change the left hand side and right hand sides. Now give the values to me. If x is equal to 0, what happens to this equation? X means 0 means 2 into 0 plus y is equal to 3. What it gives? It gives you y is equal to 3 only. So x value 0, y value will be 3. Now you take y value as 0. If y is equal to 0, what happens? If y is equal to 0, the given equation 2 into x plus y value substitute as 0, that is equal to 3. So 2x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3 by 2. It is a decimal. It is difficult to locate the point. Let us find out another point. If x is equal to minus 1, what happens? 2 into minus 1 plus y is equal to 3. So minus 2 plus y is equal to 3. So y is equal to 3 plus 2, it is 5. So if y is x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 5. So don't take the second one because it is in fraction. So the location of that number is very difficult using that graph sheet. Okay. So let us drop that one. 2 points are enough. Now you take the graph sheet now. So let us Look at this. Again, you call origin. This is y dash and y. This is x and x dash. X axis as x o x dash. Y axis as y o y dash. First point 0, 3. 0 at the origin itself. 3 upward direction. That is point A. We call this as A. Point B minus 1, 5. Minus 1. Left hand side of the 0. Then 5 upward only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the point B. So 2 points is enough. Draw the line passing through these two. So this is the line passing through them. So you call this as equation 2x plus. You can call this equation as 2x plus y is equal to 3. You can extend both the sides to any length. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we'll go to the second question here. Just to observe the second question, what is given in this question? Tell me, look at this. Give the equations of two lines passing through the point 2, 14. How many more such lines are there and why? Suppose if I draw a line like this, 2, 14. Here, this is 1, 2, 0, minus 1, minus 2 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to 14 somewhere here. This let us assume 2, 14. Through this point, how many lines are possible? And you have to give the equation. So the value of x here, 2, 14 means point. Let us assume this is A. Here, this is the value of x. X represents the first coordinate. This one, y is second coordinate. So now, x value here 2. X value is equal to 2. Y value is equal to 14. Using these two values, form the equation. Just a simple, I tell you very
Sir,
simple
x plus
equation
y
you have
is
to
equal
give.
to 16.
Very good. X plus y. X plus y is equal to, add these two various numbers. X is 2, y is 14, that is 16. This is first equation. Okay. Then second equation, subtract these equations.
Sir,
X minus y. X minus y is equal to, what is the answer?
Sir,
Sir,
minus 2.
minus 12.
Or minus 12.
Minus 12. So this is second equation. Or if you, third one, you do this 2x plus y is equal to, 2x means multiply the value of x, 2 into 2, 4.
Sir, 18.
4 plus 14,
Or
Sir,
18.
18. So this is another equation. So how many such equations are possible?
Sir, infinite number of
Sir,
equations.
infinite number of equations.
There are infinite lines passing through A, that is 2, 14. Because of Euclid's axiom, you know that through a single point we can draw infinite number of straight lines. You have studied in the chapter Euclid's geometry, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can write y through a point, infinitely many lines can be drawn. The reason why we have asked now, for this, through a single point, infinite lines can be drawn. Suppose this is the point A means you can draw like this, infinite lines passing through the. Infinite lines can be drawn through that point. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So we will
Yes, sir.
another question. So now look at this question. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y is equal to ax plus 7, find the value of a. A very simple question. The given equation is 3y is equal to ax plus 7. Since the point 3, 4 lies on 3y is equal to ax plus 7, then 3, 4 must be a solution. Must be a solution of 3y is equal to ax plus 7. If that is a solution, means you can substitute the values there. So therefore 3y is equal to ax plus 7. 3 into y value we have 4. A into x value we have 3 plus 7. Simplify this. 12 is equal to 3a plus 7. 3a is equal to 12 minus 7. 3a is equal to
Sir, A is equal to
5.
5 by 3.
A is equal to 5 by 3. This is the value of A. Is it clear? Very simple question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
As you know that any point lies on the graph of equation means that must be a solution. Point which lies on the graph means it must satisfy the given equation. That property we have used here to find out the value of. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Then we will see that next question. Fourth question. Anybody done this question? Fourth one? Is there anybody who has done this?
Sir, I did. Sir.
Just to explain how to do this.
Yes, sir. Sir, first I took sir x as the distance traveled by that taxi in total. Sir, total time, and sir, then y will be the amount which we have to pay. Sir, then we can take as sir, for first kilometer, as they said, we have to pay 8 rupees, and for other distance we have to pay 5 rupees per kilometer. Sir, so we have to take y is equal to 8 into 1 plus x minus 1 into 5. Sir, we have to simplify this equation next, sir. Sir, then we will get y is equal to 8 plus 5x minus 5. Sir, then then we will get y is equal to 5x plus 3.
Good, Shamita. Let
Sir,
us see
and
now.
then after
Explain.
that,
No, enough, Shamita. I will explain now. Let's listen
okay,
here.
sir.
The taxi fare in a city is as follows. Taxi, if you hire a taxi, they are going to charge in this following conditions, with the following condition. What is that condition? The first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8. Suppose you travel 10 kilometers. If you travel 10 kilometer, first kilometer charge will be rupees 8. Okay. The remaining subsequent distance, it is 5 rupees per kilometer, then rupees 5 per kilometer. Okay, so that means remaining means out of 10, first kilometer 8 rupees, then the subsequent means how many kilometers will be left out? Out of 10, it is 9.
Sir, 9 kilometers.
9 kilometers left out. See, first kilometer they are going to charge minimum charge. That is a minimum charge. Starting first kilometer they will charge 8 rupees. Then further you travel, then the subsequent kilometers will be charged rupees 5. It is a reduced amount. So that means if total 10 kilometers are there, first kilometer 8 rupees, then remaining you have to find out how many kilometers are left out. That means out of 10 you subtract 1 kilometer, that becomes 9. The same way here, in this question you have to use the variables here. So instead of, just you look at this. Here, what is the distance covered by this person? Look
Sir,
at this.
X kilometers.
See, total taking the distance covered by this is x kilometer, x. So he has traveled x kilometer. Total distance he has covered is equal to x kilometer. Okay, suppose if I draw this distance here, from here to here it is x kilometer. This is the length he had traveled x kilometer. Okay, and the total fare is rupees 5. Total fare rupees 5 rupees. Okay, so what is that total distance x kilometer he traveled, and the charge that taken by this taxi person is rupees 5. Now on the condition you see, for the first kilometer it is rupees 8. So from here to here, let us assume that this is the distance he traveled, 1 kilometer. This distance is rupees 8. Okay, charge for the first kilometer, rupees 8. Charge for first kilometer, rupees 8. Then the charge for the remaining distance. Charge for remaining distance. What is the remaining distance now? X
Sir,
kilometer,
X minus 1 kilometers.
1 kilometer traveled with 8 rupees. Then what is the remaining distance? 1 kilometer you have to minus.
Sir, X
Remaining
minus 1
distance will
kilometer.
be, this will be, suppose this is 1 kilometer means, then remaining should be x minus 1 kilometer. This is 1 kilometer. Then remaining should be x minus 1 kilometer. And the rate that is charged for the remaining distance, 5 rupees per kilometer. So then it becomes 5 into x minus 1, because he is traveling x minus 1 kilometers, and for that remaining distance the fare is rupees 5 per kilometer. For 1 kilometer 5 rupees, for 2 kilometers it will be 10 rupees, for 3 kilometer 15, just means you have to multiply them. How many kilometers left out? X minus 1 kilometers. So x minus 1 into 5. That gives you the remaining charge. First kilometer charge is rupees 8, and the remaining distance it is 5 into x minus 1. And the total charge is given. Total charge is given. It is total fare is given, that is rupees y. So if you add these two, total fare. So total fare is equal to rupees y. Total fare you can add by these two also. You will get by adding these two also. Total fare you will get by adding these two also. So you can add these two. How? First kilometer it is 8 rupees. Subsequent kilometers it is 5 into x minus 1, and it is equal to y. Simplify this. 8 plus 5 into x 5 minus 5 into 1 5 is equal to y. 5x 8 minus 5 it is plus 3 is equal to y. If you keep this in standard form, 5x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is the graph of, this is the equation. This is the equation you will get. Then you have to plot the graph of this equation, 5x minus y plus 3. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So, what is that equation? 5x minus y plus 3. 5x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Now you do this, solve this by taking x and y values here. At least minimum 2 points you need to find. Suppose if x is equal to 0, what happens? 5 into 0 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. So that means 0 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. So that means minus y is equal to minus 3 or y is equal to 3. So x is 0, y value will be 3. Okay. Now you substitute if x is equal to 1, what happens now? Let us see. 5 into 1 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. 5 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 minus y is equal to 3. So now y is equal to 8. Or you can find out one more if it is necessary. So let us take minus 1. X is equal to minus 1. If I take, so 5 into minus 1 minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. Minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. So minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So minus y is equal to 2 or y is equal to minus 2. You will get minus 2. So now you can plot this using the graph. So this is 0, x value, x dash, y value, sorry, y dash along y axis, point 0, 3, along x axis at 0 only, along y axis at 3, this is the point A, you can see, this is visible to all of you, where I am marking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1, 8. So find out along x-axis 1 is in the right hand side of 0. From 1 you go upward 8 up to 8. So you can see here, this is B. Then third point minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1 is at the left hand side of 0 along x-axis. First point itself. Then minus 2 means come downward. 1, 2. This is the point. So that is point C. Now draw a line passing through these 3. Passing through these 3 points. So this is the graph of, what is that, 5x minus y plus 3 is equal to 0. See, there are some more questions, and the next important questions are there. We'll discuss tomorrow. We'll stop here itself. Okay, if any doubts are there, you can ask me. Otherwise, we'll stop here.